Hello everybody, how are you going? Welcome back to Mini Motorways, where the weekly challenge is on Chiang Mai with 5 days left and looks like unlimited bridges, which is nice for this map, and then start with 4 traffic lights. That's not too nice. I don't care at all, but at least I don't even need to be using any of my unlimited bridges just yet. That is nice to begin with, and then using my 30 road tiles just to immediately having to use the bridges to keep that fed, but otherwise just block up just to give myself a little bit of room because this middle is dense. Hey, but there we go. That is nice. That's exactly what I wanted to see, just to be keeping it all in-house. We had a green spawn in, but now week 1, I will definitely be taking that roundabout. I do not need any more traffic lights because they're already not going to be used. But I think for now, there's basically everyone that I want to include in the middle. I mean, I guess if I kind of shape it correctly, maybe I can dare to have one spawn in here if it wants to. Okay, bridges across, there we go. And then the green can just hang out there for now. Very quiet, and I'm wondering if it just wants to be spawning in, but it can't. I mean, it should be able to spawn right there we go, right there. That's exactly what I expected, and that means that I can turn people around, but I'm glad that I shaped it into a corner there so it didn't have a choice and didn't just stuff me around. There we go. Like I said, bridges are free, or bridges are unlimited, but they are not free. I still have to have the road tiles for it, and so more roundabouts. Thank you very much. I don't want any more traffic lights. Another green. I guess I could take you over if needed, but for now it can just live there, and then I don't want anyone up here. Oh, hello there, just a double whammy. I had this one and then immediately this guy as well. Plenty of greens, a few reds. I mean, at least this other big pancake stack was already being fed, but I probably have to turn, I guess, just 2 around. Just becomes a question of how and where do I want to be getting these reds from, because whoever upgrades first is going to need the 4. Just for simplicity's sake, I just joined him straight into the greens line, and then I have, oh yes, that's what I want, but just a few more joining in as well. Plenty of people on the screen, which is nice. Usually I feel like you don't have enough buildings. You really have to connect every single person together to have a hope of just being able to feed the beasts, but right now it's all pretty good. No one there though. Hello there, yellow. That's all right. I can manage you. I guess I just have to sneak you through and around. You're useless, but I just have to be taking who, what, and where. I'm really trying to figure out a better way to do this, but I'm so trapped just trying to get these yellows snaked all the way through and not make it just such a weird path like this. Like, that's such a long way. And yes, the bridges are unlimited, but it still feels wrong. And so I'm wondering, maybe even though I move them around, I'll move some more greens around and see if I can do it better that way. I'm just going to run with this for now and see how the entire thing... Oh, you bugger. If only you had spawned in earlier. All right, well, okay, well, purple as well, but I definitely just want to be using this yellow to fix all my other problems as I can just take them around, and oh, that would have been so nice. I wish you just sit there for so long trying to make it all work, and then they just give you the Goldilocks zone. Here we go. You go down, you guys come up. You can honestly basically use the bridges that are already there. Perfect. Another guy and another guy. Double whammy. Jeez. Okay, well, reds from where? I've got all of them up there, so maybe I just motorway them all the way across. But then these guys need to feed this middle one though. Really, it's just the fact that this double building in the middle requires so many resources, and it's just cutting the whole map in half. And I'm trying not to use my motorway too early. It's only 200 points, but I just can't fit anyone through. They're always just cut off by pink or yellow or green needs to get through. No matter who it is, someone's in the way. How did I know that as soon as I had to just take off all of these 5, that this guy right here would just go and upgrade? I mean, at least there's now 3 there, so it should be okay. With another roundabout, is that all it can give me? No, it should be able to give me motorways, but it's trying to offer me traffic lights, and I just don't want them. But at least with 3 being 6 cars right there, it should be fine. They shouldn't get in too much of each other's way. It's nice and early, so the roundabout won't stuff them. And then I guess I'm going to need the Great Southern Road just straight across. If I can draw it straight, yes, there we go. Look at that. Plenty of people spawning in to be servicing both of them. That is lovely. Speaking of which, I will take that motorway, and really, it's all just working quite well. As split as you are, it seems like this map spawns in enough houses. It doesn't starve you like some of them do. Wow, you are a long way away from anything, and I'm hoping that a couple more people can go and spawn over there, but geez, there is nothing out there at all. Like, look, there's one light blue, and I thought that was a long way out. Oh yes, that is the absolutely perfect spawn. Thank you for the purples. Oh, thank you. More purples, more purples. Everyone can just join on in. No worries there. Oh, I still do have to deal with that yellow. I'm not sure who, what, and where I want to be taking from. I guess I've got these guys, so maybe I peel for off and just branch out and go that way instead. I mean, yes, of course I do have my other motorway, but I'm just trying not to use it as long as I possibly can. Having a purple spawn on that line's fine. And then another yellow in the middle of nowhere. Are you out of your mind? How am I meant to feed them? I don't have that many yellows. Moving along, and I've drawn in a couple of long roads, so I've only got 5 road tiles left, but everyone is still surviving. As much as I do have some long road trips ahead of people, look, they're just going to get in and immediately turn around. Come on off you. Oh, thank you very much for the motorway. I can maybe make your trip a little bit shorter, but I also have some people spawning in much closer. At least it didn't spawn on the line, but where am I going to get you from? I guess up north via yellow. I've only got 15 road tiles though, to be fair. Unless this happens to spawn a purple building over here, in which that would be marvelous, but what am I ever meant to do with these 5 now? They just keep going. I don't want any. Oh, it's a red. At least there's a couple up here, but I don't want any more purples there. I mean, I guess maybe I'll just put them on that line instead of taking from the north side. I guess that makes sense. Or do I just finally give in and just give someone a motorway? I mean, I've got 2 of them, so I can afford to be using it, but I'm trying to hold out to about 1,000 points to gauge it better so I don't lull someone into a false sense of security. I mean, I think I just have to use one up the north side here just to be at least surviving for now, especially when I only do have 9 road tiles. I can't afford just to be dragging them around. But like I said, I could certainly, wow. Oh, that's a bit of a shame, but I could certainly minimize some people's trips. If I have a roundabout, ooh, I can definitely minimize some trips. All right, let me do a bit of a switcheroo. It's going to look really ugly for the minute, but then I can just get a few more things back, and then hopefully I can just make it work. Wow. Those buildings just went absolutely ballistic. I was trying to finish the sentence and then I go, okay, well now what do I want to do with the blue, the red, and then the purple? But it just kept going. So light blue, not too bad. Red, I'm already going to be dragging down. And then who else is coming in here? You, I put the motorway in the way. That's a shame, but I can deal with you. Honestly, also, what possibly happened with the light blue is they were just going ballistic. And now look, how was this many cars servicing them? That's crazy, the ebbs and flows of this game. Look, there were cars sitting at home. There was most of the cars sitting at home. I never understand any of that. But anyway, at least it's definitely calmed down. Purple are, I guess, my biggest worry, but that's only 3 pips, and that's only because of the lag. There's plenty more people at home. What about up here? Enough people at home. Maybe I just want to be, oh, thank you, but adding in just a couple more. You can go you can go this way, and then I'll drag 2 down. Whoa, 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 where did you? I didn't even hear you. Or maybe I did and I just didn't even notice. Anyway, another red to be dealing with. How many is 6 reds? That's a lot. I mean, I do have the roundabout just here. I don't really know if that can service it too well, but I might as well try. I'm also thinking a couple of these reds might be needed just to be sneaking on down in here, because they don't seem very needed for some reason. Oh, because I've got this bottom stack. That's perfect. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on a second. Both of you are just suddenly popping off again after you had nothing, and then now you're back for just round 2, I guess. Look, there is plenty of cars on their way. There is a few people popping off. All right, we're getting to the pointy end now, and I've just been adding in a few more. I think I need some more purples down south, which I can drag in from around. I mean, they're all just sitting up the top, so I could make them go for a long trip. But I'm wondering, look, also yellow. There's a lot of pips on the board that I'm trying to combat right now, and I think I need to be using the left side of yellows because it's just insane how many people are truly just sitting over there doing nothing. So this can go to there, and then motorway 5 goes to the top. Even though it's a long way, that's so many people. If they die, that's their problem. Especially because I can't, well, I help them because I don't have a motorway, but now I do. So, okay, how do I want to be using this? I do have another motorway to come back to me, so who else can help out who? I don't really have that many blues just sitting around. I mean, a roundabout there would be probably really, really helpful. Oh, that's just so dangerous though, because they'll freeze and they won't do anything and then it'll kill me. Is there any way that I can open up to hopefully force a spawn before putting in this? No. If it was going to spawn, I guess it would spawn up the top left here, but it doesn't look like it really wants to. Also, more people going ballistic. I will move this yellow to this side because he's just in the way, going backwards and forwards. If I can move... No, I can't move anyone else, though. That's a shame. It honestly just becomes a game of who you can drag where. I mean, I guess if I had my motorway, I could have transitioned the blues over to the bottom side. That probably would have been smart, but I don't have it. I don't know where I used it. Where did I use? Okay, I'm still waiting on a motorway to come back to me. What are you doing? There we go. If I do this, I should be able to take the pressure off and then save them just because there won't be as much. I just need this roundabout because I can't be affording to stop blue. Come on, people, go home and then go back. Come on, get in. Come on, off you go. Just waiting on you still. If I put this roundabout in, I'm going to die. There we go. That pip's gone. That pip's gone. That's what we want to be seeing finally. All right, now I can put the roundabout in. That will solve all my problems, and then I can get the motorway back. Whew, that was a close call. Still, this guy's going. There should be enough, surely. There's so many people going over there, and at least I moved the yellows off because they were just in each other's way. That guy's also upgrading. That's got enough on it. Who else is going? Oh, the reds are fighting. The reds have done it. I just need one more, maybe. If you go this way, then it can put some more pressure on it. I just need more. Purple still. I've got you down there. Go for it. Purple's up honestly up the top. I'll just drag them down. That's a long way though. Is it too far? They're coming from over there. Nah, it'll be fine. Now we've just finally crossed that 3,000 point hurdle where it really ramps up, and then it just comes down, just preparing for phase 4 for 4,000 points, where considering how well 3,000 points went, 4,000 points might be a bit of a stretch, but I'm here for it, and I've got another motorway at my disposal, so whoever pops up first will get whack-a-moled with a motorway. Looks like maybe this red in the middle. I mean, there's still people at home though. It shouldn't be. Is it just a travel time thing? I guess. Oh, purple down there. I can add another one in. That's all I've got though. I don't have that many more. Maybe it's getting to the point where they just need their own motorways because yellow just seem to be blocking each other. Oh, a yellow there. I think so. I think it is time where I just remove yellow from the motorway. But if I get rid of the roundabout, that's not going to be going too well for me. So I guess I just have to be purple straight to the front door for now. Ooh, this is dangerous. And then once everyone just gets their senses back to them, then it will be fine. But until then, it's a danger time. Just counting down the seconds until I possibly will die. Those two are just absolutely flying up, and so I just need people to be getting in there ASAP. Come on, did both of those motorways go back in? They did. All right, you go back. Can you just bugger off there for a second? I just need to drag you over. There we go. Motorway 2 is back in business. Hopefully it doesn't kill the other one. And then who else can go? Purple, you go straight ahead. I think that's everything I've got for everyone. I don't need any of this roundabout in anymore. Maybe that will even open up a space so it can spawn someone in. If it really wants to, it will. Come on, people get into yellow. No, there's too much congestion at the yellows. It's going to die. Someone get in there. That's a shame. What was it in the end? Was it 4,000? Oh, it was 4,000 over 110 days. And man, that truly is just the problem that I was trying to fix it, but just the amount of time it takes for everyone to go and move around and fix themselves, the buildings just go 360 degrees in an instant. So in a way, I'm very happy with that performance. There was enough motorways. It was quite generous with the motorways, and unlimited bridges makes all the difference in Chiang Mai.